Hello, it's Veronica on this side, or Veronica, however you want to call me. I am super excited to come to you today with a book, story, and Psalms. Well, they're taken from Psalms, and you're gonna be like, "What is Psalms?" Psalms is a book in the Bible, and it's one of the most beautiful books because it's so human, and it talks about our feelings, emotions, but also it talks about how good is God towards us and how much He loves us. And today we're gonna be looking at Psalms 23. So in this Psalms, King David acknowledges God in a joyful way and says what God meant to him. And David was a shepherd when he was a young man, and probably a good one. So he knew what a good shepherd must that a good shepherd must take care of the flock of the sheep and keeping them together, properly counting them and making sure that all of them stay together, that all of them were taken care of. So David, because of this, David called God the Good Shepherd because he knew God and he knew how much God loved him. Because David was a shepherd, so he took care of the sheep, and now he's like, "Oh, wait a minute." God is like our good shepherd. He loves us. He takes care of us. And if one leaves, he comes and look for us. That is what God is for us. That's what David described in Psalms 23. And we're going to be reading a book, and I'm going to share my screen in a second so that we can read a book together. And this book is titled Found. And you may be wondering, Found? Well, God finds you whenever you are scared, whenever you're like, what's going to happen next? God is there for you and with you, making sure that you know that He loves us no matter what. So I'm going to read the book together. Are you excited? Let's go. Found. Psalms 23. And the author was Sally. She has a last name, but it's a little long. God is my shepherd, and I am his little lamb. Look, this right here is going to represent God, but it's the shepherd taking care of the sheep. He feeds me, he guides me. Oh, he looks after me. I have everything I need. Nothing. You don't miss anything. When you're with God, God provides you with food, with a house, with a family, with people around you that loves you. Inside my heart, it's very quiet as lying still, in soft green grass in a meadow by a little stream. Even when I walk through the dark, scary, lonely places, oh no, I won't be afraid because my shepherd knows where I am and he is here with me. You see, the shepherd is running towards the little sheep to make sure that she's okay or he's okay. He keeps me safe. He rescues me. He makes me strong and brave. He's getting wonderful things ready for me, especially for me. Everything I've ever dreamed of. He fills my heart so full of happiness. I can't hold it inside. Oh, the shepherd, God, knows our future. He knows why He placed us on earth, why He placed us on that family. And because of that, He prepares us for the big assignment that we have. One step, wherever I go, I know God's never stopping, never giving up, unbreaking, and always and forever love will go too. So, God is your shepherd. And let me tell you something. Wasn't that such a beautiful book? God knows everything. He knows what you need. He knows when you need rest, when you need a nap, when you need to just relax. He knows that all the time. When you are sad, he knows. He goes and looks for you. When you are afraid, he reminds you that you are his and that he loves you. So today I want you to remember that no matter what happens, no matter if you're sad, if your family is sad, that you remember that God is with you at all times. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you're scared, when you're angry, God is with you, and He is waiting for you to say, "I need help," or just tell Him, "God, I love you just the same as you love me." So He's waiting for you. And guess what? He knows your voice. He knows your voice and you know His. So when you, this is in John 10:14, it says, "I am the good shepherd," referring to God. "I know my sheep and my sheep know me." So God knows you, He knows your voice, and you know His voice. So when He calls, He answers. You answer. And when you call, He answers. So remember, God is with you, God loves you, and He takes care of you at all times. So isn't that awesome that we have a God that loves us at all times? Remember that at all times. Well, for today, this is the end, but please remember that. And if you want to draw what Psalms 23 or the book remind you of, you are free to do so. So as you read the book, or you can reread it again, and you can draw what it was describing in the picture. Also, I want to put here a worship song right next to this so that you can listen to it. You can get up and dance if you want to. If you're in church, you can wear your headphones. If you're not in church, you can just go crazy and wild with music blasting for even your parents to hear, right? So, a big kiss and a humongous hug. Love you. See you next time. Remember, you are found, and remember, God loves you.